That's right. We can all shalala la la and fa la 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 with the one and only. Guess who's in our studio, guys? It is the beautiful Chutney Empress. So, DJ, let's go with another song by Kavita Ramkissoon as we get settled in our studio. Fantastic.
Oh, Shanaz will put me in trouble.
Shanaz said that, and now she's saying that you said that.
But seriously, Kavita, I'm so glad that I'm honored to have you here in the studio. I always like your performance on stage. Today, while I was driving, and Shanaz told me that you were coming, and says, "That's good. I'll get to meet you." And I always like a performer who move a little bit. And you rock the stage.
She can rock. And he's like, she's an entertainer.
I always say that I'm an entertainer. I'm not just a singer.
That's right. Yeah. See, you're up the right alley. Hey, Mario, and good evening to you, Apache Warrior. How you doing? This name sound familiar, Apache Warrior. He's always locked on to our show.
Aww.
Rajib, how you doing? Farid Hamid, how you doing? Robert Ram, thank you. The beautiful girlie Passat. And the beautiful Gita Baldeo. So many wonderful folks. Thank you for sharing. Sharing is caring. Hey, Mr. Sean, how you doing? And we want to hear about the big...
That's right. Yes, Shanaz. I know I want to say a special hello to Dr. Ellis, all the way from Jamaica, but I know she's one of the Midwestern state. I want to say thanks for watching this program. I hope sometime you visit New York, you can come on the program and share with us, okay?
Thank you, thank you. Mr. Dale Moti, how you doing? The beautiful girlie, thank you. And yes, someone said, big up to Kavita Ramkissoon from Trinidad. That's right. She is here, and big things are happening in Trinidad. It was just Chutney Soca Monarch.
Yes, semi-finals was last weekend.
And you were there. I saw you were rocking. You have fantastic dancers with you there.
And my nice shiny outfit.
That's right, that's right. It was very nice, and I'm sure the entire Trinidad look forward for events like this.
Yeah, it's actually, this year was actually really, really big.
And
Yeah.
who's organizing this and what benefit it has
It's
towards?
George Singh and the entire South X team, so I have to big up Mr. George Singh and the entire crew from South X. Thank you for always putting on such an amazing show and giving us the youths, especially the platform, because I mean this is one of the biggest events for Carnival that we, the artists, look forward for, and it builds a way for us for the rest of the year.
That's right. And I know my friend Damien from New Jersey was also in that competition. Not forgetting Hitman.
Yeah, Hitman. He's in the finals too, right?
Wow. So how many others are we looking forward for the finals?
It's 24 artists. Yeah.
24. You remember all the names?
No, I can't remember all the names.
And when you had a good team cheering you on, you were watching the live as they were reading the winners and who made that list with your family.
I always have good family support. And then I had friends that came in from New York.
Oh, really? That's nice.
And his daughters.
They were all cheering her on. They couldn't wait for her name to announce. And, you know, we all know we have faith and confidence that you will be up there. So
I just went out there and just enjoyed performing for everybody.
That's the way to go.
You have to do it. When you do something you love, it's not work.
Yeah, it comes out natural, right?
That's right.
Yeah, it was really,
hey, Krishna,
really nice.
how you doing? The beautiful... Hey, T&T girl, tic-tac girl, as Ken call her, Kavita Ramkissoon.
Tac.
He said tic-tac. I said, what kind of tic-tac? He said tac-tac, girl.
What's
I think he's thinking about tic-tac. Rita saying good evening to you, Mr. Robert Ramp Russell. How you doing? Mr. Deo Moti is watching us with the beautiful Angela and Ashwarya from the Sunshine State. And we do have some of Angela Moti's song. Auntie Nalini, good night to you. Beautiful Kavita Ramkissoon. And I know living in Trinidad, you have a lot of youngsters looking up to you.
Yeah, I have a lot of young fans, and like on social media, you know, all the young people in that, right?
That's right.
So sometimes they reach out to me and they ask for advice, and I make time for everybody.
Oh,
I
that's
try
nice.
my best to respond to
That's
messages. Right. Yeah. Because if I can help somebody at the end of the day, it makes me feel so good. No matter if it's just a hi and it's, oh gosh, you made my day by responding.
Right,
and that's all, you know?
That's right. Talking about responding, Terry G is always responding too, and I love that personality of a people person,
Yeah,
you know?
and he's a true one.
Yeah, and some folks out there, some artists out there from Trinidad feel like they're so big they can't respond to others, but you know what? The audience.
I feel like you should never reach that. You should, because without
should be
your
humble.
audience,
Yeah,
you're nobody.
Can't be an artist.
Yeah.
So you should make time to respond. I know even Salman Khan have people responding to his fans for him. So if you write to Salman Khan, his fans will
they will get a response.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we have some folks from Trinidad, I don't want to say names, but they feel like they're too big to say
You
hi
can't
to
ignore
others.
people like
That's
that.
right. That's right.
Right. They are the one who's pushing you up. They're cheering you on. So why not love and acknowledge them? Hey Al, how you doing? Robert Ram, thank you very much. The beautiful girlie, Mr. Arjuna Madre. He is probably admiring the screen right now. He wants to know who is the beautiful girl. It's the beautiful Kavita Ramkissoon, known as the Chutney Empress.
Don't
and you guys
forget
seen her
that
on
name.
stage.
The Empress.
Empress.
And I
That's
see
right.
Michael Nalini Naidu said, Ken, you sit next to two beautiful ladies. As today I said, I'm going to be next to two queen. And I'm the king here now today. Just for today.
I had the pleasure of meeting them a couple times.
Really?
In shows right here.
Yes,
That's right.
yes.
You're always stopping
Beautiful
and taking
people,
pictures and saying hi to everybody. And
So hello to everybody that's locked onto the live. I want to say thank you so much for all the support and continue supporting. I promise I won't let you down.
speaking of support, something big is coming up in March.
Yeah, so we have that big show in March 21st. So we got Chutney Spring Fest 3.
Hey, Mr. Arrow Walk, how you doing? Bigger to you. Mr. Apache Warrior. And yes, we should go.
Hey, that's my people from Ghana.
That's
My Ghanaian crew.
That's right. And not forgetting this name song familiar, Mr. John
from Queens. Big
That's the
up.
man.
Mr. Deomoti, how you doing? Rita Singh, thank you for the love. Sharing is caring. Share the link as we'll play one of Kavita's hot song coming up, and we'll talk more about Chutney Soca Monarch and all the excitement and all the artists that's, getting ready to be on that platform. And we, the viewers, we're excited to be behind the stage watching all of it take down. Let's go, DJ.
Tac tac, big tac tac, big tac tac, big tac tac, big tac tac, go crazy for me for my rock. Big tac tac, go crazy for me for my rock. Before my rock to sleep, the tac tac have to eat. Before my rock to sleep, the tac tac have to eat. He bites it so hard that I get so mad. Big tac tac, go crazy for me for my rock. Big tac tac, go crazy for me for my rock.
Ken is wondering what is that song about,
So-
and he wants to know what is Pomerac. So Kavita, explain to him.
Yeah, let's get this clear. I mean, I know everybody wants to know what's this thing so sweet. Talk to me.
Okay, so back home we call it pomerac. It's a fruit, right?
Oh, okay.
And I think in Guyana they call it
Shamrock?
No,
Golden
golden
apple.
apple.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so because it has different names. People tell me different names when I
think
go,
it's golden
right?
apple, yeah.
Yeah.
You
But-
love to make a chow with that. I see you making chow a
Oh
lot
my
with that.
god, I make chow all the time. I love chow, yeah. So it's a fruit back home, and then back in the days, my grandma used to always sing that line. That's an old song though, right? It's din din tak tak. Is it right? So it goes din din tak tak, go bite you in your pomerac. So my of them used to sing that for we when we out in the yard playing, and that stuck in my head. And I told Daddy, I was like, you guys know that my dad is he's a musician. He's more into religious music. So I told him, I said, Dad, you think I should do this song? You know, he said, yeah. I mean, it's a catchy phrase already. People know about it. Change it up and do your own thing. Put your own style to it.
And that song was last year on.
Chutney so come on our finals.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So
But
I
wait-
wrote the lyrics for myself. And you know, people love a double meaning song.
Well, to be honest, when I talk sweet and thing, I thought it's something else.
People love a double meaning song. So it's how you want to take
Oh
it.
God, you're gonna get me in trouble now.
He was just thinking something else. He's like, "What is so
And then she
sweet?
says,
What
"Sweet,
is she
sweet."
talking about?" I think
And
she's
then when
talking
I
about her Pomerac.
perform the song, I do it in such a kind of sensual way that people they just love it. They love the idea.
Keep
They
the
love.
guys thinking.
It's a fun song. It's a fun song.
So
Yes.
guys, feel free to sing it. Give them a little acapella there.
Big tack tack, big tack tack. Big tack tack, gone crazy for my pomerac. Big tack tack, gone crazy for my pomerac.
Oh Lord have mercy, she gonna get me in trouble with that song. Big Tamarack and Boomerang.
And Apache Warrior said the part 2 is coming out of the tack tack. So take your time, fellas. Take your time.
I need to do that song, Apache. We need to work on that.
Take your time, fella.
Well, after he here tonight, we talk about Pomerang and Pack. Tak. It's more Pack for you guys.
Yeah, somebody said Pomerac chow. So I've seen Kavita. Every time I've seen her, she's making chow. It's either pineapple, Pomerac chow, mango chow.
Hey, I cook too, eh? I can cook too.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I can cook anything.
Wow.
People don't think that this girl could cook, but the Empresses cook too.
Right, and she's a wonderful family person. I always see you traveling
Oh,
with your
that's nice.
sister and your nieces.
Yeah.
And doing things with them.
Yes.
And when she's not traveling, she's enjoying the beaches of Trinidad.
You know I'm an island
Yeah, I
girl.
see that,
I
yes.
love to go to the beach. We have a beach house in Mayaro in
Oh, yes?
Trinidad. So whenever we get time off and when I don't have a gig on a weekend, I'm like, Nads, let's go.
Oh, that's nice.
As you said, make the most out of your day. Make memories. Mr. Muhammad Ali, how are you doing? John from Queens. Hey, Robert Ram, good evening to you. MD Aslam, how are you doing? Mr. Deo Moti, good evening to you. Victor Ramdan, how are you doing? Gita Baldeo, thank you. Rita Singh, love is in the air. And we have the beautiful, sharing her love, Kavita Ramkissoon, our Chutney Empress, with each and every one of you. Hey, Fiza John, how are you doing? Thank you guys for joining us on Island Zone Radio. Mr. Arjuna Madri, I'm sure he's enjoying the tunes right here on Island Zone. Rita Singh, thank you very much. What else would you like to put out there? I could see her, the Empress, as a young motivational speaker for our young girls in Trinidad, like a youth group, and I'm sure that would be something for you, but you're always on the go. But it's,
I do a lot of tours too, and that is something that I could probably take into consideration to do.
everyone will want to be at Kavita's, whether it's a daycare or it's a youth group.
A youth
or
group. I think I
something
will
like
work
that.
really good with the youths.
Yep. I can see her doing that.
Yeah, with your personality, I just met you. I met you before, but with your personality, your outgoing personality, your bubbling personality, I think you will have a great influence. And since you are one of the celebrity in Trinidad, I think you are there to do great things. And it would be nice if you get yourself involved in these kind of things, and be an advocate for the young people, especially.
Yeah, that would really be something that I can take in consideration and maybe work on and make time for all these youths that going through so much.
Yeah, and have a
keep
karaoke
them-
session so they could come and sing and express
Yeah.
themselves.
Oh my God,
too.
they even call and ask for vocal training
Wow.
and stuff.
Yes,
Yeah,
That
that's
would be
nice.
I
awesome.
put them on to people that I know would take them in and teach
Put
them
them
the
on
right
the-
way. Yeah.
Right. Hey, Mr. Hori Sankar, how are you doing? The beautiful Nasima Rohaman from Canada. Good evening to you, Mr. Deo Moti. And I know my Rocky brother is on. Mr. Tyrone Madramuti, the beautiful Geeta Singh. Thank you. Arjuna Madri, how you doing? Not forgetting Rita, Linai, everyone locked on. The beautiful Girly Prasad. And our Girly Prasad is the voice of Kanchan.
That's our local Kanchan all the way from
Hi,
Florida.
Auntie Girly.
And thank you guys for joining us on Island Zone Radio every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. We have the
Hey,
beautiful
Ranjiva is on the inside.
Mr. Ranjiv Ramdeen. Big up to you. And he sang a beautiful song. We all enjoyed so much. We keep getting requests for it all the time. Hey, Rita, good night. Good night, Robert. Thank you very much. Let's go with another beautiful song from the Empress herself. And we'll talk about woman empowerment and what's her plans coming up for 2020. Big things are happening, and she always keep you involved and interactive. Let's go.
If you're all about the good vibes, left hand in the air. If you're happy to be alive, put your right hand in the air. If you're all about the good vibes, left hand in the air. He tell me he finished work after 10, but he sit down by the bar with his friends. And every time I call he phone, people laughing and I home alone. But I love him and I need him. I wish he would stop playing games. But I love him and I need him, even though he drives me insane. If you're happy to be alive,
If you're happy to be alive, put your right hand in the air. And why are we playing song when we have the Empress herself in the studio and she could do all the songs just for you? And I know one of your biggest fan and friend is locked on right now.
Yes, Mr. Mahin Singh, big up.
Rajiv, how you doing? Reina and Orlando, how you doing? Good evening, good evening. And you guys want to hear a little bit of a acapella for this one? I know the DJ have it on his dial, but let's go. Kavita Ramkissoon on the ones and twos, directly on Island Zone Radio.
if you're all about the good vibes, left hand in the air. He tell me he finished work out at 10, but he sit down by the bar with his friends. And every time I call he phone, people laughing and I home alone. But I love him and I need him. I wish he would stop playing games. But I love him and I need him, even though he drives me insane. If you're happy to be alive, put your right hand in the air. If you're all about the good vibes, left hand in the air. 1, 2, wind down low.
Everybody take a wine.
3, 4, wind down slow. He tell me he finished work and he buy his mother house. And when I call his sister, he buy his father house. What he want me do? Who line for who? Love is all I want, but it happen like a.
Oh, no.
He tell me he finished work out that but he
That's
sit
where
down by
sweet
the bar
Pomerang
with
come
his
in.
friends. And every time I call he phone, people laughing and I home alone. But I love him and I need him. I wish he would stop playing games. But I love him and I need him, even though he drives me insane. If you're happy to be alive, put your right hand in the air. If you're all about the good vibes, left hand in the air.
guys for sharing. Sharing is caring, and that's a beautiful song indeed. We'll talk about the meaning, and we want to talk about what's going on in TNT and Homeland, Guyana. Lina, good evening to you. Chitra, how you doing? Good evening to Ryan. Jeffrey, how you doing? And it's going to be the hotspot this Friday, 8 to 10 p.m. or 8 to 11 with DJ Fest on Island Zone. Roxanne Walker, good evening to you. Stanley Ramsrud, Alvin Ramsrup, Underground Sound to the World. Not forgetting the beautiful BB Jenny, how you doing, girl? Good evening to each and every one of you. The beautiful Geeta Baldeo, Mr. Dindial Singh, how you doing? That's a beautiful song. It has some really good meaning. Mr. Lalman Prasad from Florida, Ryan Jeffrey, good evening. Farzana, how you doing? Where is Navin? Mr. Harry George, good evening to you. Let's talk about the meaning of that song, and I believe it sends a good message. Women at home, they love their husband. They want to spend more time with them, but where are they? They're making up all this excuse. They need to hang out at the bar, you know? It's after 10. Where is your husband?
Oh, my.
Ken is home at 10 o'clock.
Oh, really?
All right, yes.
All right. So,
that commercial need to change. It says, it's after 10. Where are your kids? It says, after 10, where is your husband?
But you know, before you go, I sit down here just enjoying your sweet voice to my left ear. And I didn't realize that. I mean, I know you can sing, but you are so talented. I like your style.
Oh,
love you like
thank you
a
so
food.
much.
Yes, go ahead. You can go ahead now.
All right. So this song, I didn't write this one. I usually write my songs, but this time I wanted to take it to a different level and try something new. You know, I can't keep doing everything on my own. You know, I wanted to try something different. So I went to Caribana last year with a few of my colleagues in the business. And when we were coming back home, Nigel Gobin, he's also a singer back home. He's not no stranger to anybody. And you all know his music. And he started writing recently. And he was like, Cav, I have a real best tune for you. I said, really? Because I'm very particular.
Right,
because I don't want to sing no rum song.
Beautiful.
And
that's right.
I don't want to sing a horn song.
Good for you.
And I hate when they're taking
you
all
gotta
this
be
Bollywood song and
careful.
putting into
and,
a rum
and
song.
I don't want a Bolini. I call it a Bolini, right?
Right.
So he said, I said, okay, well, sing a little something for me, right? So he did. He sang a little piece of the chorus. And from the time he sang the chorus, I was like, you know what? When we go back home, you send me the lyrics and let's start to work on it. And I will tell you, because I put my touch to it, Maha did put his touch to it as well, and this was the outcome of the song. It doesn't discriminate against anybody, male or female. It's basically a reality song.
Sometimes we could have a guy at home waiting for his wife too.
Exactly.
You know, there's
exactly.
a lot of girls out there who like to hang out. So
right.
it's a good message for 2020.
It doesn't only depict men doing this. It can go vice versa, right? And like I said, it's a relatable song. So when I released the song and it blew up on YouTube, everybody commented on it, and it was like, wow, this is so true. You sing this for me? My friends and mine was like messaging, Cav, like, you sing this for me?
Wow.
That's a good writer. He made a really good message in that song. So, Mr. Joseph Ramoutar, how you doing? And not forgetting beautiful Sassy Ramoutar and the entire Ramoutar family locked on. Nandita Lachman, how you doing? Mr. Harry Sukdev, how you doing? Linai, thank you very much. Chitra Prasad, Girly Prasad, Mr. Dindial Singh. Linai, and she is a great singer. She goes by the name Chutney Empress Kavita Ramkissoon. If you want to book her, hit her up on Facebook, and she'll be here March for the Chutney
Springfest 3.
So I have a question for you, Kavita, and it's a good message. I love the message. Now, you know, you're a young girl, and we know that sometimes you fall in love with someone. And what is your message for those young girls who is in love and the guys giving them a hard time, beating them and abuse and so on? What would be your advice to the young people who are going through so much abuse?
Well, I have friends who go through abuse, and I always tell them, I say, you know what? You don't deserve to live like that. It's one life to live, and there's so much you can do. You don't need a man or you don't need a woman to make you
feel complete.
No, you can do this on your own, but it's all about your mind. It's all about your mind, and if you can be strong, and you can't do it alone too.
You need encouragement.
Absolutely,
You need family
yes.
support,
support
good
system.
friend support.
Good friends.
Yeah. not people that would, take you and stray you away and all those kind of things. So
Right. No kind of violence we should tolerate, especially domestic violence, because what happened in the home, our kids are seeing it and it leads on to their behavior and it goes on to their school, and there goes a trend that you don't want. We need to break that trend. We need more communication in the home, more talking, more counseling, more youth groups, and this is all things we're looking to build back home in Guyana
and in Trinidad.
Around the world. We need to see our women being protected and loved. God give us a partner to love and treat with respect.
Yes.
And communicate with. If you don't like something, talk about it,
And somebody said just now that she's Trinidadian. After tonight, she's not no Trinidadian because she's between two guys here tonight.
It's cook up rice. Chichi Prasad, good evening. Mr. John from Queens, how you doing? Thank you for always being our editor when it comes to putting our videos out there and all the chutney videos. Check him out on the famous John from Queens 3. Arjuna Madre, thank you very much for your love. Thank you for sharing, guys. Sharing is always caring, as we have the very lovable and down-to-earth Empress, the Chutney Empress, in the studio tonight. Hey, Mr. Hirlal Kishore from Toronto, how you doing? Good night. Sabita Kumar, good night to you.
Sabita Kumar said she met you in Indian Expo.
Hey, Krish Sukpal, how you doing? Good evening to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. She's always locked into our program.
Mr. Zaid Ali, how you doing? Not forgetting the beautiful Naomi Budram. I believe the DJ have another song, and we'll take a break. Let's go with the beautiful voice of the Chutney Empress herself, Kavita Ramkissoon.
And to my sister Naomi Ramdas too, good night.
Like Ram Singh Sharma, hey! Like a journey all about running the route. Some calling him a sweet man, some calling him a wet man, but I know he is a real thirsty fella. Take your time, fella. Take your time, fella. How you moving thirsty like Ram Singh Sharma? Take your time, fella. Take your time, fella. How you moving thirsty like Ram Singh Sharma? Are there any side of tin? This man he like a gym. Take your time, fella. Take your time, fella. Look how we're whining. Thank you, she grinding. Hey, hey, hey.
Well, take your time, fella. Great message indeed. And what we want to say, guys, if you're in a relationship, take your time. Get to know the person you're in a relationship with, right?
Yeah, but that's really not the song, huh?
Oh, I know. Well, let's put it that way now. I know all these guys in the
she's
studio.
She's trying to make it sound so sweet and nice. Huh?
But,
Oh,
sometimes
gosh.
you don't need them to take their time. This guy is smiling. We have all these wonderful guys in the studio admiring the beautiful Kavita Ramkissoon. So, guys, take your time, fella.
This one is more like, the girls just want to go and hang out.
Mm-hmm.
And you go to the club or you go to a party. And then they just have a few thirsty fellas. They just coming around and you're with your girls and like, oh gosh, take your time now. You can't see out with my girls tonight. We don't want no guys. That is what it really is.
Take your time, fella, and take a chill pill. Let's go.
He like Ram Singh Sharma, hey! Like a journey all about running the route. Some calling him a sweet man, some calling him a wet man, but I know he is a real thirsty fella. Take your time, fella. Take your time, fella. How you moving thirsty like Ram Singh Sharma? Take your time, fella. Take your time, fella. How you moving thirsty like Ram Singh Sharma? Are there any side of tin? This man he like a gym. Take your time, fella. Take your time, fella. Look how we're whining. Thank you, she grinding. Hey, hey, hey.
take your time, fella. Great message for you guys out there. Sometimes girls don't want to be bothered. They just want to have fun. And the most fun we could have is just with among our girls, ourselves, you know. We don't need a guy to have fun. Right, Ken? You
That's
can
right,
stay home
baby.
now and then we'll go out and have fun. Girls have the most fun when they're hanging among themselves.
I'll be cheering you guys on too. And you know, she's good. I really hope she win.
The big date is February
8th, guys. It's the Chutney Soca Monarch finals.
Final. So you guys, she'll be live. So she needs your love, your support, your sharing. We will be cheering her on from New York. Maybe we should go to Trinidad for this one.
Oh, please. Please do. Everybody's invited to come to Chutney Soca Monarch on the 8th of February to support me.
That's right. Let's go. We're going to cheer her on and maybe we'll have an exclusive interview.
The rest of the artists.
And the rest of the artists. So how many names do you remember so far? It's 25 artists on there.
So Nishad, he's going to be defending, I'm thinking. Vikash is there. Kia is back.
Kia made a really hot song the
Stop
other
what
day.
you're doing and curl.
And then the Jumbie song.
I really like it.
It's really
I really
good,
like
yeah.
it.
Sometimes it's good when you take a step back and refocus, and then you launch
Come
back
back
something
out
with
fresh. Yeah.
good stuff.
Freshness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fresh boomerang.
Pomerang and TikTok. I'll
TikTok.
change everything.
Everything, yes. Hey, we're having fun in the
It's
studio.
good. It's all good.
When we go to Trinidad, we want some of Kavita Pomerak.
Oh, good. I'll make chow.
She'll make chow, pineapple chow, guava chow, anything Kavita finds, she'll make
Chow, chow.
Chow, chow.
And the secret ingredient in making chow is bandania,
Bandania.
lemon juice, and a flag of garlic.
You know a thing or two,
And
Shanaz?
you must put enough pepper.
And yeah, make it hot, hot, hot.
Yes.
When you're done, that was some good chow. So February 8th is Chutney Soca Monarch.
Finals.
That's
guys.
right, and some really good guys are up there. It's always a very close competition.
Yeah, so it's a lot of preparation, guys. Last year I was in the finals for the very first time with Tak Tak, and so happened I picked the last number to go on.
Oh,
You
so
did?
you have the
Yeah,
choices, so like what number you
right.
want to
So
be?
on Thursday we're having a meeting, and we get to all the artists get to choose their own number. So it's all mixed up in a box, and you choose.
Oh, you're just selecting one from a bag
Yeah.
or something.
Hey, we're going to left the best for last. So
And
that's how
what
it's
happened
go.
last year. That's
The
what
best for
happened
last.
year, yeah. But it's like, when you have to wait so long to go
Yes,
on, it
I
was
know.
it was a bit tiring, but I went out there and I did my thing. And this year I'm hoping for the best, and please say a prayer for me. Let's hope that we're in the first 5.
That's right. You want to give them away? What you're going up there with? What new song you have? She have a lot of new songs.
So you can only enter one song, right? Which is my new song for 2020, Stop Playing Games. We just played that. And it's good vibes only. Like I always tell everybody, once you keep that good spirit in you and you stay positive, that's what follow you.
That's right, and it's doing really good on YouTube.
Yeah. I did an official video. I did all the footage in Florida, and I had it put together, and it's a beautiful video. The views are great so far. The comments are amazing. So thank you so much.
We'll put that link in our chat box so you guys could listen to it, get familiar. So when she's on stage, February 8th, you could be singing, cheering her on. It's the Chutney Empress, Miss Kavita Ramkissoon from Trinidad and Tobago.
She going to blow the stage up. You watch me.
That's right.
So
She's going to rock it.
I think there's 4 females in
Wow.
the competition. Myself, Reshma Ramlal, a newcomer, Sangeeta, and Navita Mahatu.
Wow, I love new artists. I love to support them because, we need new stuff.
This year they did it so different, and they all the bigger names in the business, they kind of take a step down and they give the fresh new ones a chance.
And that's a good thing.
I love it because we get to interact with each other too.
That's right. I know Mr. Omar Dat Maharaj said he's not doing it this year. And Mr. Hitman took a break, and he is back with that. So, Mr. Hitman is always a good friend and supporter of John from Queens and Shanaz Musical Sensation. So you got our love and support there. Not forgetting we'll also be supporting Kavita Ramkissoon, the Chutney Empress. So out of all that 25 artists, how much are winners? How much? 1, 2...
So I'm thinking the first three. Well, we don't know exactly the prize.
No, first place, second place, third place.
Right. So first, second, third, and then they give to fifth, and from sixth to the rest, they get a consolation prize.
But it's always a winner, so it's always a winning platform to be on, because when you leave that stage, you get a record deal, you get artists ready to support you and promote you, and all this promotion that's good for your career. So it's always a good step forward in entering the Chutney Soca Monarch, which is a really big thing in Trinidad, and I know Guyana, we had one last year.
Yeah.
And John is asking that she sing that TikTok song one more time.
Oh my.
The Talk Talk.
The Tac Tac song just for you, John. John is a really good friend of Kavita Ramkissoon supporter.
Oh, really?
And he support our entire community.
Yes.
He loves putting up all the fresh music out there. Hey, Mr. Farouk Jaman, how are you doing, sir? Good evening to you. Mr. John Hassan Khan Phagwah to you. Arjuna Madri, good evening. Good evening to each and every one of you. Locked on to Chit Chat every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. with the Shanaz and Ken, and today we are honored to have the beautiful Chutney Empress in our studio, the beautiful Kavita Ramkissoon, talking about her big plans of 2020, and right now she's focusing on February 8th. She needs your love, she needs your support, she needs you to listen to that beautiful song she has out there, and it's always sending a good message.
Diamond Vibes, thank you very much for watching the program too.
And thank you for sharing. I know our DJ Ryan also shares, so thank you, Mr. Ryan, for sharing. Sharing is caring. John from Queens is always sharing his love. Thank you for being here, supporting us every Monday. Diamond Vibes, thank you. And yes, we have the DJ with another song as we be back with the beautiful Kavita Ramkissoon. She'll keep you posted about what's going on in Trinidad, and I know Trinidad domestic violence is at large also. How about the suicide rate?
No, it's not as bad. I mean, I've heard more about suicides from Guyana than in Trinidad.
Yeah, recently in 2019, there's been so much suicide in Guyana. It's like we need a change. We need something to take effect and to help folks in Guyana. So, myself and Ken will be going down this year, hoping to meet with the ministry and whoever we could help in setting up the churches as an outreach, churches and schools as an outreach for kids and parents if they need to talk to somebody, out there. So guys, you could all be an advocate for domestic violence. Let's start today. Let's make a difference and help the world as we're all suffering in some other way.
And, like I said, and I always tell people that I'm so glad that I'm teaming up with Shanaz because, you know what, the two of us are on the same page. There is no power struggle. Who want to show, you know what I'm saying? We're on the same page and we're going to do great things to Guyana.
And that's right. We're hoping to make a lot of difference in somebody's life in Guyana, around the world. If we can change one person's life, you're making a difference. So guys, feel free to help someone right now with all that's going on around the world. We should have an attitude for gratitude. Let's give thanks for being alive. Keep that positive vibes. And tomorrow, it might it might be sunny again. Today it might rain, but tomorrow the sun will come out. So let's go with a beautiful song from the Chutney Empress Kavita Ramkissoon, just for you, John from Queens.
Putting on the sun, we're jamming in a party, and I'm winning slowly, pushing everything right back on top of you, baby. And if you think you're gonna get away from me, you better change your mind. You're going home with me tonight. Let me hold you, oh boy, caress my body.
not the home
Welcome back,
video.
and you're locked on to Chit Chat with Shanaz and Ken. Mr. Data Tuaro, good night to you. Girly Prasad, Rocky, how you doing? Mr. Arjuna Madre, Steve, Sonny Claire, how you doing? Good evening to everyone locked on. And yes, we're lucky to have the Tac girl in the studio tonight. She's getting ready for the big day, February 8th. We'll all be seeing her on stage live in Trinidad. It's something big for Trinidad. It's been happening for so many years now.
Yeah. This is their 25th anniversary, you know.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
a lot of numbers there.
And
Hey,
they're
Harry George.
They're going strong.
And it's well organized because whoever is normally in charge of that live stream, the connection is good.
Really good.
Everything on stage preparation is good. The timing, all the dancers,
The
the
entire
performance.
production is amazing.
It
for,
is.
For a show in Trinidad, you would expect, you think that, maybe, whatever. But no, the
Not
production
forgetting
is
the backstage
amazing.
commentaries that you'll be hearing.
Yeah.
So guys, keep up the good work in Trinidad. Mr. John Namat Fawaka to you. Robert Ramp, how you doing? Girly Prasad on the inside. Thank you guys for sharing. John from Queens. Stanley Ramsaran. Rocky. Good night. Thank you for sharing. Sharing is caring. And I know Mr. Victor Ramdin, how you doing? He wants to hear a classical for you. Oh.
Okay, I have that too.
All right.
Wow, we'll have to put some
She
links
is always
up in
ready.
here. She has a
you want me to
variety
sing
of music.
acapella?
Yes, let's do it. Bibi Hussein, how you doing?
What you playing for? You're not playing for me too? Oh, so, okay.
Stanley Ramsran, good evening to you. And you can find most of her music on YouTube. And she also has some religious songs, some very
Yes,
beautiful religious
yes.
songs on YouTube. So check it out. And Bibi Hussein, how you doing? Thank you. Don't forget to enjoy the past shows of Chit Chat with Shanaz and Ken on the famous John from Queens YouTube channel. Thank you, John. John is our editor-in-chief when it comes to promoting our Chit Chat show on Island Zone Radio. You could always go back and rewatch it or sharing because it might empower someone. Someone might need that encouraging words. Remember, you could be a voice when it comes to domestic violence. If you see someone is being abused, whether it's a male or a female, and now it seems like women, speaking of women empowerment, we're going to talk about this at length next week on Chit Chat with Shanaz and Ken. So we want you guys to do all your homework and bring up all the cases that you've been seeing on Facebook. Everyone is emailing us the links on what's happening, but there's two in particularly we're going to be related to next week on Chit Chat with Shanaz and Ken. And you know what? As women, we shouldn't hit our men because, we have sons. We should love. No violence is acceptable.
And then the lady had a bag of some pulaury and everything and rub it up on the man and cuss you up and slap you like she's a Chinese woman.
No, that's
oh my
you
God,
don't
it
do
was
things
terrible.
like that. Yeah, you had to think about yourself too. You wouldn't like if what you don't like for yourself, don't do it to others.
Yeah, imagine you have a son and then, you wouldn't like a girl to do that
Do
to
to
your
him?
son.
No.
Right. Hey, Geeta, thank you. Mr. Dan Ratsokram, thank you very much. Bibi Hussein, thank you. Geeta Balde, Rocky. And we should have the beautiful Girly Prasad song next week. Mr. John Namat, how you doing? And she is a beautiful, talented, and humbled. And you know what? Humbleness goes a far way. If you're nice and kind to others, that's all that matters. And a lot of artists need to learn how to be humble, like Kavita Ramkissoon.
Oh, somebody said that?
We're saying it on Chit Chat because she's such a humble person. And we've been friends on Facebook for so long.
Not only on Facebook,
And-
girl.
Right. It's so long, and I follow her. I love what she's doing. And yes, if you think she should open a youth center, the Kavita Ramkissoon, youth group, give her a thumbs up.
Hey, DJ Inchan.
DJ Inshan Suku, how you doing?
He's from
Hey.
back home.
Wow. And I normally have a lot of friends watching us from Trinidad and Tobago. So you guys, big up to each and every one of you from us, Chit Chat, on Shanaz and Ken. Trisha B, how you doing? Mr. Naresh, Ryan, how
That's
you
my
doing?
people.
Not forgetting Paula Abdul, Mr. Doll in Trinidad. Hey, Navin Prasad, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. You're late, but it's rather late than never. We have 10 minutes before we count down and enjoy the beautiful Kavita Ramkissoon. Sabita Kumar, how you doing? And she said, so true. I believe she's talking about being humble, loving, kind. Dale Mati, good evening to you.
So who requested the local classical?
The local classical,
Who
if you guys want to
requested
listen to her,
It's here. We have one to
Comment.
share with you.
we will be...
We
she'll
have
be-
one to share with them.
Okay, let's go. The DJ is ready. The singer is ready.
And this was a live rendition, so I hope you all enjoy it.
Shobha
वृंदता देखी हर्षी कबीरा आज मेरी लाज आज मेरी लाज आज मेरी लाज अब रघुबर राखो राखो आज मेरी लाज अब रघुबर राखो राखो आज मेरी लाज आय रघुबर जन जन के यही त्योहारो है काज अग कंगन दुख भजन जन के यही त्योहारो है काज प्रभु जी यही त्योहारो है काज वो तो पति कपुरात कहलो पर उतार जहाज रघुबर राखो आज मेरी लाज हाय हाय रघुबर शरण तुम्हारी तुमरो गरीब बनवाज सदा सदा में शरण तुम्हारी तुमरो गरीब बनवाज प्रभु जी तुमरो गरीब बनवाज उदाहरण भगवत हारो तार जहाज रघुबर राखो राखो आज मेरी लाज आज मेरी लाज अब रघुबर राखो आज मेरी लाज अब रघुबर राखो आज मेरी लाज
Indeed, local classical just for you guys on Island Zone Radio. Bibi Hussein said women need to support each other. Real queen fixes each other's crown.
She's
That's
right,
a beautiful one
yeah.
indeed. And you know, they're always a good time. It's always a good time to stop and pray. You know, prayers fix everything. Sandra Kishore, thank you very much. Hey Naresh, thank you. Rocky, she said, beautiful voice, of course, and we're getting to listen to it right here in the studio on Island Zone Radio. Mr. Harry George said, sweet voice. John Namat, how you doing? Sandra Kishore. Victor Ramdan, the beautiful Nalini Naidu, how you doing? Geeta, Mr. Farouk Mumtaz Ali, good night to you. Arjuna Madre. And yes, Mr. Arjuna would love us to have you one more hour.
Oh, wow.
We'll have to pay. It's going to be pay-per-view after that.
But you know, Shanaz, she is welcome to come back here any given
That's
time
right.
she wants to
Yes.
come. And we will have a long 2 hours straight talk.
As women, we should
I don't
motivate each other rather than ridicule each other, right? We need to uplift each other. The world is so small, and with all that's happening around the world, we need love, we need support, we need prayers most of all. And we know every day we wake up, we should have an attitude for gratitude. Give thanks that we are alive. We get one more chance to do something we didn't get to do yesterday. So, guys, thank you for joining us right here on Island Zone Radio. I believe the DJ have a hot number to keep you dancing. As they say, dancing is the best exercise, and laughter is the greatest medicine.
It
That's
is.
right. That's why you see me smiling so much in studio tonight.
That's right,
I always say I'm
laughter.
a happy person, and if you're around me, girl, you're gonna be
You're
happy.
gonna be happy.
You're
as
gonna be
All
happy
right.
all the
She's
time.
Thank
always
you.
happy and
Ask Sabrina.
positive.
Sabrina, yeah.
Spread some happiness, right? Farouk Mumtaz Ali, how are you? Mr. Navin, good evening to you. Inderjeet Paul from the Lions Club, good evening to you. Bibi Hussein, thank you. And the beautiful Una Prasad, how are you doing? Thank you guys for joining us on Island Zone Radio. Mr. John Namat, yes, he said pay-per-view. Let's go.
Tack, big tack tack. Big tack tack, go crazy for me for my rock. Big tack tack, go crazy for me for my rock. The pomara so sweet, the tanta have to eat. The pomara so sweet, the tanta have to eat. He bites it so hard that I get so mad. Big tack tack, go crazy for me for my rock. Big tack tack, go crazy for me for my rock.
Take small bite, though, don't bite too big.
He crawl up the tree, I'm waiting to see. I'm watching him. He crawl up the tree, so I'm waiting to see. Like he come from the back to attack. I try to hit him, he not budging. He not even getting sidetracked. Big tack tack, go crazy for me for my rock. Big tack tack, go crazy for me for my rock. The pomara so sweet, the tata have to eat. The pomara so sweet, the tata have to eat. He bites it so hard that I get so mad. Big tack tack, go crazy for me for my rock. Big tack tack, go crazy for me for my rock. This tack tack for real, don't know what's his deal. You're playing smart. This tack tack for real, don't know what's his deal. He come back again from below.
Nice lyrics there.
He crawling up slow, like nobody know. He feeling like he is a pro. Big tack tack, go crazy for me for my ride. Big tack tack, go crazy for me for my ride. The pomara so sweet, the tata have to eat. The pomara so sweet, the tata have to eat. He bites it so hard that I get so mad. Big tack tack, go crazy for me for my ride. Big tack tack, go crazy for me for my ride. I should have been smart, straight from the start. I should have been smart, straight from the start, and figure out this slap tap tap. But what he don't know is that I run the show. Then I slap him and I break his back. Big tack tack, big tack tack, big tack tack, go crazy for me for my rock. Big tack tack, go crazy for me for my rock. The pomara so sweet, the tata have to eat. The pomara so sweet, the tata have to eat. He bites it so hard that I get so mad. Big tack tack, go crazy for me for my rock. Big tack tack, go crazy for me for my rock. It's the girl Kavita Ramkissoon inside Maha Productions and this crazy tack tack.
Thank you for having me.
Beautiful. That's right.
You are very
Pomerak is what we
talented.
call
Beautiful.
in Guyana Golden apple. Golden apple. She's singing about her golden apple, guys. So take your minds off the gutter. Lena, good evening to you. Mr. Rajiv Rajnarayan is dancing. He's in the studio enjoying, and he can't wait for us to finish this session so he can have his own personalized photo shoot with the Empress herself. Gita Baldale, good night to
He
you.
called out sick today too. To see the Empress.
That's right. He couldn't wait for 8 p.m. to see the Empress, so he was just home waiting and waiting. So, Mr. John Namat, how you doing? He's getting goosebump about those Pomerak.
And remember, when you bite piece by piece. Don't bite, take a big bite.
Yes.
We don't want no choke. I really got
The beautiful Lalita Ramnath, how you doing? Mr. Inderjeet Paul, how you doing? The beautiful Bibi Hussein, Farouk Mumtaz Ali, how you doing? It's the Port Moran show coming up next Saturday. Rocky, good night to you. And if you want to see the beautiful Kavita Ramkissoon, it's going to be March.
Yes, I will be back in New York for Chutney Spring Fest 3, right here with Derek Maraj. I had to big up Derek, yeah.
Mr. Mahendra Ramkilawan Demma, watch me. That's right. Big
Hello.
up to you. Arjuna Madre, thank you. It's hours coming down so fast. Thank you guys for being here, sharing our time on a Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. right here on Island Zone Radio. It's Chit Chat with Shanaz and Ken, and we're honored and privileged to have the Empress stopping by. That's right, the Empress out of Trinidad and Tobago stopping by in our studio tonight. Mr. John from Queens, how you doing? Good night to you. Hey, Robert Ram, thank you. He said great things are happening, and John Namate said they call it Pomerak there too. I believe in Suriname it's Pomerak. Am I right, DJ Ryan? Robert Ramp, how you doing, Lena? Thank you. And where is DJ Fest? He's missing. Not forgetting Selecta
we have
and Bibi Hawk.
Mary Lou Ramdani from Canada watching too. Thank you very much for watching our program.
That's right.
I will be in Canada for Caribana again.
All right.
Richard Das, how you doing? And he's saying good night to Kavita
Good night.
Ramkissoon. And Mr. John Namat is all ears.
Guys, I got to tell you, the first time I'm sitting so close to her, and she is so talented and blessed. I could watch her. I mean, you guys see me watching her singing, and it's a good thing, And I know this is not the last for her. I hope when she's coming back in March,
she's a guest
she's
in our
going to be
studio
a
every
guest here
time
again.
she feel like
I would
stopping
love
by.
to stop by again.
Real
Yes.
women fix each other's crown. That's a really good one to go by. Let's help each other, uplift each other, as life is very short. And I love your ringtone, Ken. It says, if you can't help someone, don't hurt them.
That's
Yes.
right. That's right.
So, guys, help someone today. Detangeli, how you doing? Good night to you from Queens.
Oh, hey, Wendy.
Wendy Rice, how you doing? Lalita Dear Prasad, and where's Wendy watching us from?
Canada.
Oh, big up to you folks in Canada. She's coming there to see you pretty soon. Diana Shivram, how you doing? And Abu is, he's missing you. Well,
Oh, I'll be back soon, Abu. Cook something nice.
cook something.
Duck curry.
He's a chef.
Oh, so Abu is a chef in Trinidad. Well, watch my program, Let's Cook with Shanaz on Verizon Fire's channel 56 and 34. That's
Is there
right, every
anything she can do?
Wednesday and Saturday.
Multi-talented.
Let's cook. You never know who will be in our kitchen. And as Kavita said, she is a cook. She loves cooking, so we'll have her on our cooking show on an upcoming episode of Let's Cook with
Oh,
Shanaz.
that's going to be so much fun.
That's
I can
right.
tell.
We will cook. We'll play music. That's two of my favorite things.
Yes.
If you're playing music, you get all the work done.
So quickly, right?
That's it, And especially when you're making chow and having some Pomerak.
That's right. That's right. And no, that's trouble, the Pomerak business. So,
Not for you.
He's getting distracted just hearing about Pomerak. Diana Shivram, how you doing? Lena, good night. Naresh, how are you? Thank
Hi,
you.
Naresh.
Gitangeli.
we hope that you
recovering.
feel better soon.
And Mr. Saif Ivan, you are late, but hey guys, we'll play one more song with the beautiful Empress as we pull our curtains down for this Monday's episode of Chit Chat with Shanaz
So
and Ken.
can I request one of my songs?
Yes.
I
yes.
hope this DJ have all your songs. He's a
Can we
very
do-
big fan.
Barbershop, please. I want to sing this one
Alright.
for my girl here, Sabrina.
You
Oh,
guys
that's
ready for the
good.
barbershop done by the beautiful Empress Kavita Ramkissoon?
Baba Kilona bulawela, Baba Kilona bulawela, dekho chal chal janiya Baba dukaniya, Baba Kilona bulawela, dekho chal chal janiya Baba dukaniya, Baba Kilona bulawela, Baba Kilona bulawela, Baba Kilona bulawela, dekho chal chal janiya Baba dukaniya, Baba Kilona bulawela, are chal chal janiya Baba dukaniya. mother and my father went to hear what he's saying. My mother and my father went to hear what he's saying. Baba only see them, he say time for the wedding. Baba only see them, he say time for the wedding. Chal chal janiya, Baba dukaniya, Baba khilona bulawela. Dekho, chal chal janiya, Baba dukaniya, Baba khilona bulawela. Baba khilona bulawela, Baba khilona bulawela. Dekho, chal chal janiya, Baba dukaniya, Baba khilona bulawela. Are chal chal janiya, Baba dukaniya, Baba khilona bulawela. Chal chal janiya, Baba dukaniya, Baba khilona bulawela. Are chal chal janiya, Baba dukaniya, Baba khilona bulawela.
Beautiful indeed.
Woo, she made me hold my breath. I hold my breath. Let me breathe. Lord Jesus.
And I do believe her voice is so much more
Yes,
better
yes.
in
When the
studio,
music,
with
yeah.
the
Live,
music,
right?
with live.
Oh,
So you guys,
Jesus.
on stage performance is always fantastic. You know, it's great. Hey, Lalita, thank you very much. Love is in the air. And Abu said, let her cook a duck.
Oh.
Do a curry duck. Well, you know
Yeah,
what?
beautiful,
I do
beautiful.
a really good duck curry. And she'll do a really good
Good
curry
curry
duck.
duck.
So guys, the
Plenty
cookout
bandanya.
is... I love bandanya. I can't cook duck or goat without bandanya.
No.
Guess what I'll bring? What was the pomerak?
Oh, he making the chow. Ken will make the chow.
Trouble, Kenneth's trouble.
He'll make chow and we'll have curry duck and duck curry. Arjuna Madre, thank you. Mr. John from Queens, check out all his links and Chit Chat with Shanaz and Ken, not forgetting all the wonderful videos of the Empress Kavita Ramkissoon on John from Queens. Thank you guys very much. We'll take your requests next week. Hey, DJ Spider, how you doing? Hey, Baby Hawk, how you doing? Thank you guys for joining us on Island Zone Radio. Chit Chat with Shanaz and Ken and the beautiful Empress from Trinidad. Thank you very much, Bibi Khan. How are you? Sabida Kumar Girly. And the beautiful Geeta Dani Ram. Not forgetting the beautiful Geeta Ramprasad, our chef for tonight. Geeta Dani
Well,
Ram.
Geeta gonna be my pomerang tonight.
Oh, wow.
Changing names like that. He said Pomerang now.
She getting me confused. Bajani.
It's Pomerak. He's thinking of
I'm so
Pomerak.
sorry for you.
So, guys, thank you for being here. Thank you. Share the link, share the love. Do something good for someone. It'll make you feel really good about yourself. Giving back. We're all so blessed. Let's give back and continue saying thanks for what we have in life. A little gratitude goes a far way. Mary Ann Lou, how are you? We're going to cook some curry duck and duck curry. That's right. Big up to Mr. Mahendra Ramkila One and all the wonderful artists. Mr. Hitman is always watching us from Trinidad. And Paula Abdul, that's Mr. Doll from Trinidad. And thank you guys for being here, supporting us week after week. We love you. Love is in the air. Hey, Romana, how are you doing? Thank you, guys. If you miss your name, come back next week, 8 to 10 p.m.
That's right. And we want to say thank you so much to Kavita for coming in here. It was so much fun. I'm feeling hot now.
And the studio
Thank you
is
so
full
much.
with all these
It was
handsome
fun.
guys waiting
Having
for
me.
a photo
Yes.
shoot. So, guys, good night. Tony Guy, how are you doing? Shelly Backus, thank you. Rocky. Good night, DJ Spider. Sharing is caring. Share the link and let someone enjoy the beautiful voice of Kavita Ramkissoon, our Chutney Empress. Until next time, sending you love from our studio, from our home to yours.
Good night, Shelly Backus. Good night. Thank you, guys.
Goes to my head, makes me forget that I still need you so.
Speaking of red wine,
Red wine.
I love the fact that you could do any kind of music you want to put out there. A love song, bhajans, anything. You're really good.
I try to be really versatile because, you know, sometimes you go to shows and there's so many different cultural people you meet and you can't just sing one type of music.
Good
I do a little bit of soca, reggae, I do religious music as well. So I
And-
take all different types of bookings from
Good.
parties to religious, anything.
I wasn't there last year when you did your puja, but I know my good friend, my BFF, was there, Mr. Buddy Singh.
Oh, yeah.
Personal guest at
Yes.
Kavita
Oh, really?
Ramkissoon
That's
It was so
puja.
nice to have them at my home.
That's right. I remember that was a beautiful experience. Girly Prasad.
Red wine. Stay
of Kavita's pictures when he's having his red wine.
My blue, blue heart. This is one of my favorites. I have sworn that with time, thoughts of you would leave my head. I was wrong. Now I find just one thing makes me forget. Red, red wine. Stay close to me. Don't let me be alone. It's tearing apart.
Well, Mr. Arjuna Madre, she's quite expensive, so we'll take that check when you're ready. Sarah, how you doing, Rocky?
I'm looking for some sponsors, you know, for the
It's a
chutney, so
girl
come on
club.
up. So,
That's right.
But you know something, I try nothing, so don't get waxed like Andrew and Blocks. I gotta take the little mix and do my little tricks. Hey,
All right.
jab jab bahar aaye, aur phool muskuraye, mujhe tum yaad aaye, mujhe tum yaad aaye. जब जब भी चांद निकला और तारे जगमगाए, मुझे तुम याद आए, मुझे तुम याद आए. I was wrong, now I find
Talent.
just one thing makes me forget. Red, red wine. Stay close to me. Don't let me be alone. It's tearing apart. My blue, blue heart.
Love, and more love. All she has to give is the love, and you guys could continue sharing the love because love is a great gift to give. Shali Bakas, good evening to you, Mr. John Namat, Rocky, Nalini Naidu, Girly Prasad. John Namat wants some pictures as he enjoy his red wine. Mr. Arjuna Madhu, the beautiful Linai. Thank you, Mr. Robert Ram, Samita Kumar. So many wonderful folks, so many wonderful friends every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. right here. Tony Guy, how you doing? Thank you guys for sharing in our day every Monday. We hope to be back next Monday, God's willing. You never know. Let's have an attitude for gratitude and be thankful for life today. And John Namat wrote, you can tell by Ken's face expression that he is enjoying.
I am enjoying this too. I want to go another hour, but we have to be grateful and
He
thankful.
is enjoying every
But
moment
we're gonna
of
work
this show.
on her to
Yes,
come
he
back.
is.
so we have a lot of guests in studio.
Right.
So I want to say, I hope that you all enjoyed the live performance.
Yes, yes.
And I hope that I put a smile on everybody's face tonight. That is all I do my singing for, so that I can make people happy. So I hope that I did that tonight.
Well, our
You did.
entire audience is applauding. They're loving all the tunes, especially the red wine. You're so versatile. It's something to, a song for everyone to go by.
They just keep requesting stuff, you know.
That's right.
It's not stopping.
Hey, Senior, how you doing, Lina? Thank you very much. As we pull the curtains down for the beautiful Kavita Ramkissoon, do join us next Monday. Follow her on Facebook. And yes, watch all her videos on the famous John from Queens YouTube channel. Ramona Ramkissoon, how you
Hi,
doing?
Ramona, baby.
Arjuna Madre, thank you very much. Love to each and every one of you. We'll be
That's
back
right.
next Monday. Keep following Kavita Ramkissoon and cheer her on February 8th. It's the Chutney Soca Monarch, baby.
And if she
Thank
win,
you.
I'll do something special. I'll take a little drink. I don't drink, but I'll take a little
Oh.
We
thing.
will celebrate in
Aw.
NYC for the Empress.
me?
Yes.
That's right.
I will be cheering you on.
And let's support her by opening up her own Kavita.
Foundation.
Oh, wow.
That's
I like
right.
the sound of that.
It sounds really good for
Yeah.
2020. Kavita Youth Group. You know, I could see 20 kids being behind you on a daily basis or a weekly basis because you're a role model, you're an inspiration, and I could see all these young girls following your footstep. And we need that in Guyana and Trinidad. So,
You're right. Yeah.
guys, give her 2 thumbs up and we'll follow her and keep supporting her. Love you and love you and love you.
Bless her.
Take care.
Good night.
Thank you.
Oh, this is so nice. I enjoyed this session too. You were such a nice girl. Yeah, so much people, yeah.
Watch me.